Here, here.
where is Mr. Pichikino, Juan? Is he standing
So
by?
yeah, we're still look at that he's holding here because we realize that it's not enough to hear him, but we need to see it as well.
I'd like
Yeah.
to see him.
Because
He's very handsome.
because sometimes Zoom mutes his beautiful voice. So you need to be able to see the motion. So yeah, and it's
Like
getting
it.
so popular. Maybe who knows? Now that Halloween is coming, maybe some kids want to customize themselves as Pichikino.
Such a
So
good idea.
we can make pillows. We can make teddy bears,
Look
Pichikino's teddy bears,
at that
keychains,
wry
and
smile.
many more merchandise to keep supporting the visual news. Okay,
Wonderful.
thank you, Marina. Let me start sharing the news. What's happening? We all of a sudden here in Rimrock came into a new season. Just a few days ago, we were enjoying summertime, and all of a sudden, bam! We are in the middle, not in the middle, but in the beginning of fall. And just in one night over the other, like the whole town of Rimrock is getting like all Halloween, how you call it, adornments, or how you call that in English? Things that
Decorate.
decorations. So yeah, and then I just hear that the Peach Tree Cafe is planning a Halloween party coming up soon. That's gonna be fun and exciting, and we will keep you posted with that. If any adventurous soul is wanting to come and live that wonderful experience live from Rimrock, I think the party is really open to anyone who wants to join. And soon we'll be talking with the organizers, Jacqueline, Audrey, and some other friends who are planning on this wonderful Peachtree Cafe Halloween party. Okay, let's start with more news. Geshe Michael is right now in San Diego, and then in a few more days, he's going to be going to Daimond Mountain to do the innovation retreats. Yeah, I was talking with Chloe the other day about how it was last year, and I think it was very cool, very fun. This year, they are planning special activity, as far as I understand, where they are gonna be like doing a combination between you go to classes, but then you go into actual practice. I hope I can get more information about it soon and keep you posted. But just so you know, the 15th to the 24th, I think, yeah, it's gonna be innovation retreat. Just after that, can you hear Marina? Yes. Um, During October the 11th, teacher John Brady and Holger Wolf are gonna be having their event from Munich. Everyone is welcome to watch online. So it's just a reminder. We had an interview with them like a couple weeks ago or so. But now it's time to start reminding people in case you haven't registered and you want to attend, you can watch free, no charge, no problem, no excuses. You can come and enjoy. And then after that, at the next day, teacher John Brady, along with Tim, Nick is gonna kill me. Um, they are gonna teach this course on how to build limitless wealth, freedom, and impact. So Javila is going to be very fresh after his talk with Holger, and then he will be sharing more information about it along with Tim Lowenhaupt about this. And this is also a little bit of a transition for the upcoming event in Phoenix. We'll get there just in a moment. But before the event, I'm taking you on like um, timeline of events in October. YSI is having their course in Thailand. Some teachers, YSI teachers, along with Conila Earl, are going to be there. If you happen to be in Asia and you want to join, it's still on time. And now that we are mentioning YSI, they also have an event in Turkey, but that's at the very beginnings of November. Still is a good time, like a month, a little less than a month to plan if you're thinking to go. And then after that, we have just a general reminder that YSI Practice Club happens every week. And it's like a time where the community gets together and discuss many different topics: meditation, yoga practice, pranayama, philosophy. So if you want like to catch up on your ongoing studies regarding the world of yoga, Practice Club may be a good fit for that. Okay, now I was talking, yes, just say, wait. I was talking about this upcoming event, right? October 24th to 28th. One of the many surprises that the production team is working with is some special classes with special yoga teachers. One of those teachers is going to be Anatole. That the interesting thing is like many of us don't know, because Anatole kind of is very humble and I don't know if shy about it, but he has an extraordinary yoga practice and yoga story. Because of that, I went to interview him the other day, and we were supposed just to film like 3 minutes, right? But when he started telling me his story of how he got into the yoga world, it was so interesting that the interview got long, but in a good way. So we are preparing like the sharing of the story on how he started his yoga practice, and we have been releasing like segments on it. In a way, what we're trying to do is to share how interesting and helpful the yoga practice can be for your overall, how to say, realizing interesting facts, like all the things we've been trying to figure it out in this class. Apparently, if you do a good yoga practice, it's going to be easier for you to understand all these complex ideas of pramana. So I want to share with you the next segment of Anatole's interview. And for that, Marina is ready with the video. Thank you so much.
If you just say New York or Dharma Mitra, I just go on a mental flashback or something, because it was really a great time of my life. I got to spend in New York in the early 2000s. I just started yoga. From that time to all the classes I took, and then finally meeting probably the greatest yoga master I don't know about in history. I don't know much, but anyway, he's eminence. That whole period of time, so many people were influenced by him and his classes, and still are, but it was such a golden era. I remember saying to some friends, it felt like we were in something equivalent to like how people must have felt in the 60s when it was the whole peace movement and that whole era. I felt like doing yoga and being involved in trying to make yourself healthy mentally and physically, that was so exciting, because usually you think of being healthy as not being sick, but it seemed like we were discovering how to be so enthusiastic and positive and capable of having the best life that you can have, because not only is nothing broken, but everything's functioning to such a high level. Your senses, your mind, your energy level, everything's like working so well that it's bound to create some kind of memorable experience in your life. So that period was so beautiful for me.
Okay, so we are keep building excitement for the special yoga class he will be doing in the Phoenix event. And now let's talk more on depth about the Phoenix event. Today we have with us, live from Mexico, my friend Paulina. I think she's there, and Marina can help me to highlight her, spotlight her. She's also helping as one of the producers of this event. And we want to have a small talk with her. Is she on the spotlight yet? I don't see speaker, not yet, but yay, now I see her. Paulina, how are you? Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Juan. Thank you.
How are you doing? And how excited are you that the other day you told me, yes, it's confirmed, we are going to be there? And I don't know about you, but to me, every time that we get together as a community, it's a very special time. It feels like we have 5 or 6 Christmas times. I grew up in Mexico. Christmas time is when family gets together, friends, do parties and stuff. Not only them, but it's so exciting. So what's your feeling about it? Like, how excited are you to come and be part of this production? How you would like to convey people these emotions?
Yeah, well, earlier today, we were talking, Juan and I were talking about how we are going to learn, about what we are going to learn at the event in Phoenix, which I think that's what it makes it so special in my perspective. And I thought that sometimes we forget, or at least myself, how extraordinary this moment we are living really is. Because, we have to think that in the ancient Geshe universities, there are actually two universities. And the first is the one you take the long Geshe program, like this deep philosophical training that can take decades. And only after completing that, you can enter on how Geshe Michael call it in Mexico, you can enter the University of Magic. And the Tibetan word for that is Gyupa. And Gyupa means to live a magical life. So the special moment I am talking about is that right now, all of us, we have been given a special permission and a special blessing from Geshe Michael to study this set of advanced magical teachings he himself received after 25 years of studying. And it's not magic like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. It means your whole life feels like magic, like a strange, happy, beautiful things happening to you all the time, every day, moments that make you wonder, how did just happen to me? Or how was that this person I just met said something that just changed my life forever? Like, I don't know, like the movies. So Geshe Michael translated over 30,000 pages of these advanced instructions. And traditionally, it takes like 17 years to study this essence of a magical life fully. So for a long time, many of us, I know you too, Juan, many students, we have been asking Geshe Michael, will you open this course to all of us? And he finally, after many years, he said, yes, let's do it. Let's make it fun. Let's make it joyful, and let's create a modern magic course. So now Five Houses is the lucky organization bringing these courses to life to you. And so please just take, of course, this opportunity you already created with your kindness and take it in person or online. Yes, this is a special moment I'm talking about.
Beautiful, Pau. Thank you very much. Yes, these are just a reminder for the audience. These are the preparation courses. But in the preparation courses, it's like already Geshe is getting on depth of different techniques and tools and ways of understanding reality, ways of practicing that are already taking us there. As far as I understand, the idea is to give some introductory courses like these preparation courses, not introductory, but preparations. And then soon he will go full force into, if not, is already almost pretty much doing it, into the Daimond way teachings. So yeah, check it out. We will leave the QR code just for 30 more seconds. And thank you, Paulina, so much. Let's get ready. You see, our friend Utpala is one of the panelist teachers that's going to be there. After that, Sunam and Gils are preparing the time for people who want to go to Daimond Mountain and put this teaching into practice. But the reason I mentioned Utpala is because now we have to go to her text. And we welcome her. And she will be there in Phoenix as well. Okay, thanks a lot. And see you next Saturday with more exciting news, we hope. Thanks, Pau.